The studs is up 3 million points right now, bitch. Porsha, you popping that pussy on the pussy?
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new to the channel, of course hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. One thing you have to realize about a lot of these women is they never, ever, ever want to grow up. They want to try to live their lives forever, figuring things out, finding themselves. Just this whole multidimensional. Like, at what point does the healing, finding yourself journey happen? Like, when do you actually find yourself and figure you out? Because they be 30, 40, 50, 60, still finding themselves. And to me, in my opinion, what I've always said is, if we teach our young women to make good decisions when they're younger, they don't have to spend more than half of their lives trying to heal from the mistakes from their past. That's just the reality of what a lot of these women do. And we brag about it and we make it normal and we make it cool that you don't have to have it figured out. Well, Porsha Williams is she's a 2-time divorce single mom. She's been engaged to her daughter's father, and she's now with a woman. I guess she's a lesbian. Porsha is 44 years old. She will be 45 this year. And this woman lives life like it's no big deal. I think her daughter is about 7. You have a 7-year-old little girl. Let me share this clip for y'all of her discussing her sexuality and where she is in her life. And we're going to come back and talk about it.
Do you even care about labels like lesbian or bisexual? Or do you feel like people are just too obsessed with putting you in a box?
So when I first, announced that I was dating her or that she was, one of the options, yeah, at first I was kind of like, okay, everyone's like, are you a lesbian? Are you bisexual? Are you? And I was like, I don't have a label. Like, I'm just Porsha sexual. I'm just exploring. I'm Porsha sexual. Now I'm sway sexual. I am I'm just very free with myself and exploring different parts of myself. Yeah. At this moment, no, I don't mind if you want to call me a lesbian. I don't mind if, bisexual is a phrase, but I don't know what comes with that. I'm, kind of new with all that. But I'm not offended by it at all.
Do you feel pressure to define your sexuality now that the public might be watching? Because we see it on social media, but it's a difference when it hits the TV.
Yeah, that's true. I think that a lot of people probably feel pressure to label me. I don't feel pressure to label myself. I know who I am, and I'm just living my life. And I think that if more people just decided to live their life and not trying to find a group or define themselves in a certain way, then, that's probably best. I don't want to be out here putting myself in a box and then, I don't need to be in that box.
But you're in the box. That's why they're labeling you.
So, again, this is a girl mom. A little girl who has her father, had a stepfather, and now mommy has a girlfriend. This is who looks like a man, but this is mommy's girlfriend. And mommy, who's 44 years old, is just figuring it out. Is Porsha sexual? Who don't want to be put in a box, who don't want to put a label on it. You're 44, almost 45 years old, and you're still out here just figuring it out. Raising a child. Raising a little girl. And we think that this is okay. We think that we can be the adults who figuring it out while we got to raise somebody else. We have to pour into and raise this little girl up to be a productive young woman. How can she be that when every other day it looks like a bunch of chaos? Unconventional. And this is the thing, they'll teach their children, well, you can just figure it out as you go. It doesn't matter. Mommy's 44 and she's still figuring life out. Learning as you grow is one thing. But at some point we have to get stable and figure out who we are. And in society, this social media world, this feminist world, creates this idea that you can do this. You can one day say, well, I'm dating men and women. Today I'm trying to figure out if I like men. Tomorrow I might like women. And kids are in the midst of this. Do this, figure things out. I'm over here one day, I'm over there one day, and they don't involve kids watching you. But no, we don't care. Our kids should be privy to all of this. Our kids should not shy away from none of this. They should see all of this that we're doing. How? Why? Why is this okay? Why have we normalized this? Why do we cheer it on? Oh my God, you look so happy. Oh my God, I love it. Nobody cares about these kids. This is clear that they don't care about their own kids. They don't care about their own kids. And I'm not saying that your child can't understand that there are different people in this world and they have to adapt to different lifestyles. I'm not saying that that's not what you want to teach them, but you want to really be mindful of the example that you set. And this right here is the choices and the mindset of a single mom. There's no man in the house. There's no man guiding, leading this situation. This is a woman doing what she wants to do, and a woman that's going to do what she wants her to do. Because that's what they want. They end up being with women. They want to be with women so they can be so-called find true love, and they're so over men. And maybe y'all remember she was crying about, I don't know if it is, maybe I like women. I don't know if I like women. Like, please.
Porsha got a girlfriend? Girl, I know you is lying. Porsha, you popping that pussy on the pussy? I know that Africa they made Porsha. What's going on in Atlanta? Girl, not they in front of the Christmas tree kissing. I know you is motherfucking lying. Lord, the studs is up 3 million points right now, bitch. I am. Oh, God damn it. I done seen a motherfucker enough.
Let's stop acting like we have, like, life is just going to go on forever. Like, you don't ever have to grow up. These women can really be children forever while raising children. And that is the scary part about all of this. You know, for me, I don't sit here and just report celebrity news and all of this stuff like it's gossip. I'm really here trying to show this as an example of the problems that continue to add to our society and our community and our children being just going every which way. Especially our young black girls. Especially a little girl that's being raised in the limelight. And has to grow up and watch and see and hear who her mother is. While she's probably still in another 5 years, just figured it out. I don't care. Maybe I'm a lesbian. Maybe I don't want to be. Maybe I'm not a part of the LGBT community. Maybe I am. All of these maybes. But somehow we are supposed to be so educated, so intelligent. We just know it all. We can run a business like it ain't nobody's business, but can't figure out our own life. You don't know what is going on with you to save your life, but you're raising a child. Make that make sense? But again, these are just my thoughts, just my opinions. Per the usual, please share your thoughts in the comments. Drop it down below. Like this video, of course. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next episode soon. Bye.